Hi, I'm Barry. This is Mega City Gaming, and this is Judge Dredd. Miniatures game, ultralight version, which I have called Resyk. And this is Big Trouble in Hondo City. It's a campaign that I typed up and just testing it out, taking it for a spin. Anyway, enjoy! Diplomatic missions to foreign city-states routinely include a side judge in the number to screen any outside interference or mind-probing that might sway decisions or give away secrets. The Mega City 1 diplomatic mission to Hondo City was no different. That was until the accompanying side judge went missing. Mysteriously. Or at least that's the story being put forward by Hondo City. To avoid further diplomatic turmoil, Hondo City Justice Department has allowed 2 Mega City 1 judges to investigate. However, they must be accompanied by a local judge to ensure proper procedures are followed. Senior Judge Erickson and Side Judge Samdi are met at the downtown Shin Yokohama spaceport by Judge Inspector Togawa. And after some awkward handshakes and bowing, they are taken by ultra-fast hoverrail to a sector house to start the briefing. Chen went missing overnight from the secure diplomatic hotel. Nothing was caught on cam. No other guests were in the hotel except the diplomats and their security, who have all been interviewed. The bed had been slept in, but there were no signs of struggle. Tech div forensics turned up 0. No communications were monitored after the day's end report, which was as stuffy and clinical as expected. Chen literally disappeared. The only lead. During the night of Chen's disappearance, the local psi div was rendered out of action by a huge psi burst. Symptoms include bleeding eyes, gibbering madness, and comas. Psi judges drafted in from surrounding sectors have scanned the victims and pinpointed ground zero of the burst. The investigated judges have been given first crack at ground zero, a diplomatic courtesy, or perhaps an assessment of Mega City 1's methods? Probably both. Ground Zero. A medieval building located between Ken Watanabe Block and Naomi Osaka Powerball Arena. The strange thing is, it definitely wasn't there last week, but the block residents swear it has been there the whole time. Perhaps some kind of temporal or dimensional rift? So we have a couple of options before we start. Side Judge Samdi can attempt a preliminary psi scan on the fortress, which involves a cool test, or Judge Erickson can go around the back, basically do his street judge thing, try and find another entrance, and that kind of thing, which also involves a cool test for Judge Erickson. So, what am I going to do? Turn 1. Let's get it done. Get it done. Right. So, the mechanics of this table, this dungeon, means that when we cross the threshold of a room, it triggers the event, the encounter in the room. Things pop up and things happen. So what we could do is spend our first 3 activations, 1, 2, 3, just getting lined up. Our movement is 6, so we're just going to get lined up in the doorway. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Get all lined up in the doorway. All lined up. Let's get her in front. Right, get all lined up in the doorway. And then let's see if this goes back in the bag. Let's see if it goes back in the bag. So I'm going to say boom, boom, boom. He used the star activation token, so he's going to roll his thing. Going to roll his cool test to see. Yep, it goes back in the bag. Whoop. and then it comes out, boop, and he moves onto the thing, spawning the undead, dishonored dead. Yeah, they are dishonored. Okay, dishonored dead. Right, so as you can see, they are literally undead samurai peoples. Right, where was I? So let's see what happens with their activation. Okay, that's a defend result, which means with armor result, place 1 dishonored dead activation chip in the bag and 1 on the table as if it had already activated. So 1 on the table. Oh, not that one. This is red. Right, 1 on the table and 1 in the bag. So it's up to me which one I do. So I'm going to put the nearest one as activated already. That makes sense to me. Right, so he's still got the rest of his move, with which he will... Right, his Lawgiver's 8 short range. Yeah, short range is 8. So if we try and stun these, then they might not move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's going to move back to there and shoot, take a snapshot at those people with his Lawgiver. So he has a shoot of 4. Shoot of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. +1 for short range. He can use his stun pulse. Short range only, stuns, not injured. So you can try that stun pulse. Let's try that. Stun pulse against the undead's defend of 2. They're not gonna add their evade. Their evade 0 anyway, but they're not gonna evade because they're honourable, and also they're zombies, and they've never seen a Lawgiver before, so they wouldn't know really what that actually does. Right. Right, what have we got? 2 hits, no defends. Right, so they're not stunned. Oh, they are stunned. They get stunned instead of injured, but they're not pinned. Right, because I didn't get more hits than their current cool, which is 3. So they're not pinned, but they are stunned because stun pulse. They get 2 stuns. So let's give them 2 stun tokens. Doing all this one-handed, it's not so easy, especially on a tiny table. I really do need to get a bigger place with a table that I can play games on. Yeah, priorities. Right. So they're stunned. They got 2 stuns. That's good. That is good. They ignore the effects of the first stunned, but that does really make a difference. It really does. It really does make a difference. Right. So that was his first. So he moved and then he shot. That was both of his actions. Let's see if that goes back in the bag. He's still got so his cool is 5, which is now 4 because he's already put it back in the bag. No, it doesn't go back in the bag, unfortunately. Right. Must be tidy at all times. Right. Right, pull a token out of the bag. Yeah, it's those those people, they're stunned. Stunned, I tells you. Which means the stats are -1. And let me just look in the book. I haven't played for, let's say months. So although it's super light and easy, light and fluffy. All stats -1. Yeah, okay, all stats -1. So their move is now 5, and their fight is now 2, and their cool is 2. So that's good, right? So they're going to move. They're going to charge, obviously, the first frontline person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they can't charge. They can just move up. So there we go. They're going to move up to there, blocking the way for everyone else, but that's fine. Right. Okay, they're done. They're done. They're all done. That is the end of turn 1. Turn 2, everything goes back in the bag. All the stuff goes back in the bag. I really do need to get a tripod because I'm doing this one-handed. Stop moaning, you say. Stop moaning. It's supposed to be fun. Oh, bollocks. It is fun. I tell you, it is fun. Don't forget the tokens. Right. 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 Star token. Great. Great. Again, we're going to get Judge Erickson, the senior judge, to fire a snapshot at the nearest people, the biggest threat. So again, he's going to go for a stun pulse. Yeah, stun pulse. So 1, 2, 3, 4. What's his shoot? Shoots 4 +1 for short range. Yeah. So it's 4 +1 short range versus their Dishonored Dead current defend of 1 because they got the stun. Right, that could turn out bad for them. Oh, look at that, yeah. All right, so they are pinned and they take a whole bunch of stunned. So let's give them a pin first. They're pinned. They take another 3 stunned. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So 1 gets rid of that. 2, 3. Those transfer onto the next one because they got 3 each. Yeah. So once the stun level reaches 3. 1 is rendered unconscious, and then that leaves another one. Right, and they're pinned as a unit. They are pinned as a unit. Oh yeah, pinned. Awesome. Pinning is good. Pinning is your friend. That was his first action. He's going to do the same thing again. He's unstoppable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against their current. Yeah, they got 2, so -1 on their stat. Their current defend of 1. Okay, no defend. 2 hits. Their current thing is current cool is only 2. Normally it's 3. It's -1. For that stunned. This stunned doesn't affect because they have fortitude. So they got 2 pins. 2 pins. That's cool. 2 pins. Okay, sorry. No, only 1 pin can be placed on the model at any time. Yeah, read the rules. God damn it. However, yeah, boom, 1, 2. So 1 more pinned, brings this down to 0 cool, and he's out. And 1 more pinned goes on that one. So and this has no effect on him because Yeah. This has no effect on him because he's got fortitude and he ignores the first stunned effect. Right. Okay, so that was Judge Sandy. Let's see if that goes back in the bag. Yeah, first roll of the turn, so it's back up to 5. No, it does not. What are the odds? Oh, it does. Look at that. Freaking hell, it does go back in the bag. Goes back in the bag. Boom. There you go. Yeah. Oh, did I show you? Maybe I didn't. Did I show you? Look at that. Got me a lawgiver. It's a 95 film version, but I have got a lawgiver. Yeah. Anyway, I'm digressing again. So yeah, we're still on the same turn. Thing went back in the bag. Right, it's the bad peoples. Let's start with the nearest to the leader. Normally, the nearest to the leader will activate first. Nearest enemy to the friendly leader will activate first. Leader is obviously Judge Erickson. Right, his first action will be to shrug it off, shake it off, sorry. So, get rid of that pinned. Yeah, he's obviously been knocked about a bit by those stun pulses, and he's like, ooh, and then he stands back up again. He's still stunned because of the effect of the stun pulse. So his second action will be to obviously attack. His fight is 3. 1, 2, 3. Has he got any modifier? +2. Ooh, that's 5 dice because he's got a katana. Right, 5 dice. Resist -1. All right. Resist -1 against Togawa. Her defend is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. -1 is 3. She could try to evade. She could add her evade stat, which is also 4. Which might be a good idea. If she does that, she takes a pin. Yeah, she's going to do that. She's totally going to add her evade. Normally, in this kind of light set of rules, you can only evade if you're in cover, but in cover means inside a building or somewhere with a bit of terrain. Depending on what you got set up. Obviously, these people, they're in like a building, they're in a fortress, there's like statues and like vases and, incense burners all over the place. So evade is applicable throughout the dungeon. I'm saying that. You have to adapt to whatever terrain you're using, adapt the rules to suit. And as I'm playing by myself, there's no power gamers involved. Let's do it. Look at all those lovely dice, different colours. Ooh. Right. 2 hits. Versus 1 defend. Oh no! 2 hits versus 1 defend. Out of all those dice. Do you believe it? Well, she's not. Well, she takes a pinned. She takes a pinned for like dodging out of the way. However, she doesn't get a pinned from the attack, but she does get injured, which is not cool. She gets injured. Let's give her an injury. All right, let's put those next to her so I can see that it's her. There we go, 1, 2, injured. Right. She has, I believe, 4 wounds or 4 cool. So, yeah. Yeah. bad news, bad news. Right, so that's done. Let's see what's next. Who's next? Anyone good? Right, it's a good people's. Let's get the old side judge to do something. So the side judge has mind probe. It's a double action. She makes a cool test, and any special or hit results. So that's like a 4 in 6 chance. Count as successes. Each success inflicts 1 stun on it. That's really powerful. Target takes a cool test. Each armor results negates a stunned. Right. Okay. So she's going to do that. She's going to spend both actions to send out a mind probe onto these people. Because 3 of them. Let's get them all sorted out. So I call this 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're looking for special and hit results versus the cool test of the opposition, which is 3. 1, 2, 3. Right. So special and hit results. Special and hit results are good. Oh, that was a hit result. They are successes. And armor results are defends. Okay, so that's 2 stuns. That's good. Well done. 2 stuns. 2 stuns on those people over there. So that was her action. Double action. Oh, good peoples again. All right. Yeah, we're going to have Ericsson do his special thing in his turn when we get the star token. But in the meantime, she's going to take that, get rid of that. First action, shake it off, shake it out. Second action, she's going to attack. Oh yeah, I did forget, she's got martial arts master, so she could have attacked back when she was attacked. But yeah, let's just forget that for the minute. Yeah, right. So she's going to attack with her Tendo Stave, which is +2. So 2, and her current, well, she's injured, but that's fine. Current fight is 4. Her fight is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. +2, that's 6. 6. Oh, knockback. Yeah, knockback as well. Yeah. Knockback. That's good. Anyway. Versus the defense of 2. Yeah. Right. 1, 2, 2 hits, no defense. Oh, 3 hits, sorry, no defense. So, pinned. And 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, they're dead. That one's dead anyway. Boom. That's a result. Good result right there. She's got one more action, with which she will move. She's gonna move. She's gonna move. What to do with that one action? Move, fight, shake it off, throw. No. I guess she could move out of the way, or she could move here, taking one for the team. So they will attack her, leaving the others to be nice and safe. Right. Ericsson, there you go. He doesn't have line of sight from there to those. So he's going to move 1 to there and shoot. Yeah, so he's got shoot at 4. Short range +1. It's going to use stun pulse. Stun pulse. Yeah. Versus defend of 1 because they're stunned. There you go. No defense. 2 hits. Their current cool is 2, so they do get pinned. And 1, 2. So 1 down, 1 carries across to the other one. Yeah. Okay. Nice. So he did his 2 actions. Let's see if this goes back in the bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or is it 4 this turn? We've done it already this turn, haven't we? So let's do 4. Doesn't go back in the bag. Right. He's done. They're not done. They are not done. Here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2. Of course, first action to shake it off. Second action to move up. And that's it. They're done. End of the turn. There they are. Magnificent and sleeping. Which is good. It means they're not running across the table at the moment. They usually do that when they're hungry. I digress. It's the beginning of the turn. Let's pull a token out the bag. It's the good peoples of the world. Right. Let's get Togawa. Togawa's going to attack. She's been, she's been injured. She's not going to let that stand. She's going to attack. She's not going to charge. So her fight is 4. And I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting. She's got the martial arts master, which means she can attack back when she's attacked. But because I forgot, I'm not going to retcon that. I'll just have to remember. That's all. That's all. That's all I've got to do. Remember. Yeah, easier said than done. Their defend is 2. She's got Tendo Stave, which is a +1. 2, sorry, +2. Whoop. So she's quite formidable. Formidable. Oh. And then look at all those hits. Delicious. No defends. Wow. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're totally stunned for a start. And they take 3 injuries, which is 1 down. And 1 more injury on that one. Boom. There you go. Stunned, injured, and pinned. Yeah, it's collecting them all. Like the Pokemon. Collecting them all. Right. That was her first action. That was just her first action. She's going to do that again. Yeah. So 6 versus this time, his, yeah. Oh no, his defend is still 2, yeah. Because he's got fortitude. Fortitudinal, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those cancel each other out. 2. And that is all we needed. Boom. He's off. He's gone. Gone off. She's spent both her actions. That was freaking amazing. This room is now quelled. Dishonored dead are now gone. There's the old clan ninja. They might appear if we have to hunker down or whatever it's called. Right. I'm digressing again. Right, we do have a choice. We could go, because this is the exit onto the next level. We could go this way, the quick way. Yeah. Or we could go this way, the long way. This is still risky. I think there's an event that happens here. You know, the fortress starts shaking and we have to roll tests and stuff like that. Or we could go this way, which is, I think, another enemy and then another encounter where we might pick up someone to help, depending on how we roll. So let's go that way, the long way. Let's do that. Anyway, she's done. She's done. Right, let's get Judge Eriksson. Oi, Eriksson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna get them all lined up by the door. He's got another action, but he's gonna. Let's see if that goes back in the bag. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it does not. Fair enough. So he's going to stand there next. Right, that one's dead. She's going to move up to the door. Let's have a bit just behind. And then it's the end of the turn. 1, 2, 3. And then pull a token. Okay. Star token. Let's have her up to the door. And then let's roll her cool test. Which would be... Would it be a -1? Yeah, screw it. -1. Yes, does go back in the bag. So we start afresh. So we pull a token and then we're probably just going to steam in the room. See what happens. Steam in the room, see what happens. This room is called... Garden. So let's put a token. Right, it's a mundane token. Who's going to go first? Let's get... Again, she's going to go first. She's not quite as cautious as the other 2 Mega City judges. And she's obviously very curious about this thing because this is her city and this fortress, medieval fortress, has just popped up in the city. So she's like, you know, she has to know what this is all about. Anyway, so she moves on to that square, invoking this. Let me read this out. As soon as any friendly model enters this area, place a living statue at the center of the room where the path branches. The friendly model may then finish its activation as normal. Place living statue's activation chip on the table with an Overwatch token. The living statue will remain in Overwatch until an opposing model comes within 3 inches, at which point it immediately charges. Right, okay, right. So it goes here at the intersection with an Overwatch token, and 1, 2, 3. As soon as anything comes within 3, it's gonna charge. There you go. And let's put that token next to it. Right. Boom. She can continue. So she's going to obviously be surprised at this and be curious, but just move up to there. How about that? Like conveniently 3 inches away. Yeah. I say I'm not a power gamer, but you know. I'm not clever enough to be a power gamer. That's my problem. So he's going to move to there. Let's see if that goes back in the bag. 1, 2, 3, 4 this time. It does. Go back in the bag. And then, oh, she's going to go up to there. And let's see if that goes back in the bag. She's going to roll 2 this time. No, it does not. It stays there. And then Ericsson gets a turn. He's going to stay there. All these go back in the bag. And we get a fresh turn with which to deal with this monster. Right. Obviously, we're not going to go in shooting because it is literally just a statue. At the moment, we don't know if it's alive or whatever. So he's going to move, triggering the Overwatch. And it's going to charge. Charge. So, living statue. Let's find the card for that. Here we are. Living statue. Fight is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Modifier +3. 1, 2, 3. +1 charge. Wow, that's a lot of dice. 8 dice. Wow. Right. Ericsson. You can't dodge out the way because you're in the middle of a thing, aren't you? So you can't dodge out the way. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're lonely 4 dice. Defense. He does have Brawler though, so he can attack back. Yeah. So don't forget that. Don't forget that. Remind me. Right. Rolling one-handed. Two defend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. -2. 4. Which equals his cool. So he's now stunned. He is now stunned. Stunned. So 4. He's dead. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Yeah. Doesn't have anything else. Ericsson. Short range only. Stun not injured. Stun pulse. Oh, what have we got? Monster brains. I could. Oh, let's have a look. Psi skills. Okay. Stims. Oh, let's use that. Stims. Use with charge or fight. Okay, so I can't use that. Right, Stucky glands. Draw an action chip. No, can't use any of those. What's this? Monster brains. I could use that. The next model that your opponent activates must pass a cool test. If they fail, they only get 1 single action. This activation. No, can't use that. What has the Hondo City judge got? No. Sam D. Psi judge. What can... Sonic control. Mind Pro Brawler. Spend double action. No. Spend double action. No, there's nothing we can do. He's dead. Boop. Yeah, I was just reading all the cards and stuff. But yeah, he's down. He's unconscious. Unconscious. Wow. The leader is down. Doesn't bode well for the rest of the game. I probably will start again, but yeah, but that's cool. I mean, it happens. Happens. We're going to carry on. All right, so Ericsson is down. Ericsson is down. He's been smashed to bits. We're going to finish this turn, and I'll probably start again. So what we got? Good peoples. Good peoples. So this is an automaton. Where's a golem, I guess. So he's immune to any side power. So let's get. Yeah, she's gonna probably shoot. She's gonna shoot. Yeah. Pew pew pew. That's probably what standard judge training would be. Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4. +1 for short range. So Ericsson is out. Judge Sandy, that's it. Yeah. Yeah. So +1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Against the living statues. Resist of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 versus 4. Ah, 4 versus 5, sorry. She's not going to stun either because, you know, sentence is death for, you know, killing a judge. So, okay, no defense. 1, 2, 3 hits. 3 hits. Not stunned. Not pinned. However, it does take 3 wounds. 1, 2, 3. So that's good. That's good. 3 wounds. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I must colour in these. Get a crayon and colour in these indents in these wounds things because it would look cool with a nice white cross on those. Right. So he's got 3 wounds, 3 injuries, leaving him with 2. So his cool is now 2, which is good. It's good. Right, next. So that was the first action. What am I talking about? It's going to shoot again. Yeah. Killing of a judge, sentence is death. 1, 2, 3, 4. Although he's not dead, he's unconscious. But yeah, she doesn't know that. Versus defender 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 5, of course. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Versus 1 defense. Yeah, so the number of hits are a lot more than the current cool of 2. So it is pinned. It is pinned. Hang on. Suffers no stat loss for any injury or stunned result. Okay. So it's not pinned. There we go, it's not pinned. But it does take wounds. Takes 3 wounds, of which it only has 2 left, so it's dead. Smashed to bits. Boom! Wow. That was... Yeah, judge down on the radio. Yeah, I think that would be protocol to drag him out and go and get back up. Boop. Back to the entrance, call for backup, call for med wagons. Yeah, and when he's back on his feet, we'll try again. But that was good. I did like the fact that it wasn't easy, and it's quite swingy, so you can die, even though it's like rolling loads of dice. These dice are quite swingy, especially this dice mechanic that I use. My armory cards and big meg cards that I pulled were pretty terrible, and most of them just were about like terrain and grav shoots and stuff like that, which doesn't affect anything on this 2D terrain. So I was left with not really much, and I didn't get any like med kits or anything like that. So yeah, pretty terrible all round. So let's try that again from the beginning. Terrible yet fun. Yes. And I'm going to play another one right now. Stay tuned. Like, subscribe, comment below. Thank you very much. Bye.